Hi everyone, good afternoon. Myself Saravanan from NetApp, and with me I have Jinak, he's from NetApp. Good to meet you all of you here. So today the topic is going to be backup restore for Manila Shares. As most of you know, Manila is one of the microservices running in OpenStack. It is mainly meant for creating file shares, like basically file storage, having a file storage in OpenStack. For block we are having similar, but for file storage, basically the NAS storage, so we need Manila. And yeah, Manila, this is getting matured. And if you look at the comparison Cinder, example Cinder supports high availability, Manila doesn't support that. And Cinder supports backup restore, Manila doesn't support that. So there are some infrastructure pieces that we have to work on to support all of them in Manila. So backup restore is one area, it is not supported. And so what we have done is, so last release is Caracal release. There it is the first time we have added infrastructure support for backup restore infrastructure support for Manila. But that support is all about kind of archival backup. Kind of it's like it's kind of plain copy. When somebody does copy, right, how you do the backup. So it is kind of based on that. So there is no intelligence of any technology that the storage vendors are offering. So if you look at storage vendors support something called snapshot, they have replication, they have mirror, they have vault. So there are many technologies available. So the backup restore, whatever implemented in Caracal, it doesn't support those kind of technologies. So basically they have to come from the storage vendors. So NetApp is the first vendor. We looked at the design of backup restore, and then we introduced our technologies, just called Snapmirror and Snapvault. We leveraged that, and through that we implemented backup restore. And now you see, like example, you got maybe like a 50 GB of volume, a 50 GB of share. If you do the copy-based backup, it takes maybe like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. But if you do that in the NetApp storage, right, maybe it will finish in 30 seconds or 1 minute. Also, the incremental backup is going to be even more faster because we rely on snapshot and Snapmirror technology that is offered by NetApp. And here, even one more concept we introduced, that is what called backup type. Maybe whoever knows OpenStack, you know, there is something called volume type. So whenever you create a Cinder volume, you need to have volume type. Similarly, when you create a Manila share, you need to have share type. So this backup also, like, we made very agnostic, so that any vendor tomorrow even they can implement. So you introduce something called backup type. So that is a core construct, and based on that, the solution was implemented. And yeah, the benefit for the user is now it is easy to for customers, they can make use of the technology, and they can easily do backup and restore. And we all know why we need backup restore, because when there is a power failure, when there is a data corruption, and when there is hardware failure, all the situations we need backup, we have to restore. That is why it is one of the essential part of Manila project. Okay, and so there are some links. Yeah, I will show you the links. Yeah, at the end. Now we'll get on to demo. If you have any questions, you can pass me, and yeah, I'll go through that. Yeah, we can discuss about that. And sorry for the font. I didn't expect this will be that smaller, but it is very, looking good in my laptop, and I didn't expect that. And please manage, and I will try to zoom as much as possible. So this is the OpenStack server deployed, and basically we need to enable Manila there. By default, only Cinder will be enabled, and Manila will not be enabled. So this is readable. This is not readable, right? That is better. So this is my NetApp ONTAP cluster, and it is a 2-node cluster running image 9.13.1. And so in NetApp ONTAP is all about multi-tenancy. like the bigger ONTAP box divided into multiple tenants. That's what we call vServer. So here I got 2 vServers, and one vServer is going to be like assume vServer is nothing but a smaller storage system. Yeah, it's a smaller storage system. It's like a slimed storage system, and they have to be paired. Pair means like it's like pairing. So one vServer is going to be like your source. That's where the data is going to be there. The other vServer is going to be your destination. That's where you are going to back up the data. So yeah, so I named like OSTAC primary. That is what my this is what my primary, and the OSTAC destination. That is what my destination vServer. So then the first thing we have to do, we have to use the Manila configuration files. Here, because the story is coming from external, so we need to add the backend to OpenStack. So I have 2 ONTAPs here. One is called ONTAP 1. That's what my primary, where all the data is going to be there and used by the virtual machines. And then I have ONTAP 2. That is what my destination, where the backup is going to be taken. I have got these 2 backends, and both of them belong to this NetApp driver. And what is important here is, this is what important, the backup type. We need to define that. Go a little. Yeah, the backup type. So here you see like you have to mention like so out of all the backends, right, and which backend is going to be like your backup type backend. So that we mentioned here. NetApp backup backend section name is ONTAP 2. It means so ONTAP 2 is going to be my backup location, and this is what going to be my backup backend. And yeah, that is important. And so here there are a few things optional. Even you can mention like what is going to be vServer and what is the volume. So some customers, they can mention, okay, this is my ONTAP, I want the data to be backed up. Or I can say this is my ONTAP plus this is my vServer, I want to be backed up. Or I can even mention this is my ONTAP, this is my vServer in the ONTAP, this is my volume in the ONTAP. So there are 3, we can give all the 3 levels of input. If you give all the 3, it will take all the 3. But if you are not given other 2, example here I commented out. So if you comment it out, it will reuse whatever is already there. Okay, what is already declared here, it will reuse that. Okay. So here we are just mentioning only what is the ONTAP which is going to be used for the backup. Other 2 parameters if you are not passing, so it will pick automatically. Another important parameter here is there is one more called this NetApp enable backup types. So it is like we should have the mapping at both the places because the backup type should point to this backend. And backend also you have to mention these are the backup types for which I can host my backup. So that's what is important here. Example, the NetApp enable backup types, here we call backup type 1. There is nothing but this. So this 2-way mapping is important, and because the same backend, right, tomorrow we can use it even for data volume, not always for backup. So that's the reason we have kept this 2-way mapping. So then I'm creating, So I'm creating, I'm showing the share type that I have here. So I have got this share type, OpenStack demo primary, and now we'll fast forward. Yeah. So I'm going to create a share here. Yeah. So this is OpenStack UI, creating a Manila share, and the LMS protocol with 1 GB size, and I am picking up the share type that we have created. So now the share is created. So this is what going to be attached to that virtual machine, and that's where data is going to be written. That is the data we wanted to take backup. Yeah. So the share is available, and for our purpose, right? So what I'm going to do, like I'll do some little writing, so that when we do restore, right, we make sure like the backup is working properly. Fine. Yeah. You see the share is also listed here, and if you see the backup, it is empty by default because we are not creating any backups here. So share backup list is empty. So we'll be creating initial backup now. And yeah, so this is a command, we are using it. Right now we've got only CLIs and APIs, UA is not integrated. And so that's why I'm using CLI here. These are the parameters, like I have to mention like what is my backup name, and what is my Manila share which I want to take backup. Yeah. So here I am mentioning like what is my backup type name. Sorry, one second. Yeah, I mentioned my backup type name, and I mentioned that what is my share. Okay, all the parameters passed here. So now backup is getting created. Yeah, now you see backup, it is in progress. Backup list it is creating. That's what the status you see here. Yeah, status creating. Now we look at how the backup is being taken in non-tab. I mean the NetApp. Here you can see like there is a mirror created. You look at Snapmirror, right? So this is not there earlier. So between the primary and secondary, we have created a mirror, and through that mirror, all the backup is going to be taken. Yeah, if you look at, even I didn't mention any volume name there. I mentioned only like the cluster, because this is a new volume created. Okay, if you look at, go to the next. Yeah, this is my primary share. This is a primary share volume created, and secondary also will be created now. Yeah. So what I will do, like I am going to mount the primary volume in any Linux machine. I am going to do some writing. Yeah, here is the place I am mounting the primary volume. Basically, it's like I attach to the VM and you write the data. And yeah, I copy the primary volume and I'm mounting on that temp data one. Yeah, temp data already used. That's why it is not. Yeah, so I will mount it on. Yeah. So here I am mounting. Yeah. Here you can see like I mounted here in temp data one. So even I created one file called touch1.txt I have created, and you see like yeah, this volume has one file right now, that is 1.txt. So now creating initial backup now. Okay, yeah. So initial backup created, now I'm creating a new backup. Yeah, it's like so this backup, the demo backup one, this is the one going to have that 1.txt, because that is the what file we have written there in the primary volume. So now that yeah, demo backup one created. Yeah. So this backup one will have 1.txt file. Yeah. Yeah, it's available now. That's what you see here. Now I'll create one more object. Go to same mount path. Create one more file. Let it be 2.txt now. Yeah, new file created. So now I'll take one more backup. So now this backup will have. Yeah, creating demo backup 2. This will be having both the files, 1.txt as well as 2.txt. Two files will be there. Yeah. Now I'm going to do restore, and via restore we'll be able to we'll restore. If you look at the summary here is demo backup 1 is having one file, demo backup 2 is having two files. So I will be restoring backup 1. Yeah, even all help, all the options are available. Yeah. So if you restore backup 1, what should happen? Like whatever, this is called in-place restore. Okay. Yeah. So backup 1 I am restoring. Now the two files, right? After I restore, just execute. Yeah, now I am executing restore. So one file will be, because I am restoring backup 1. So backup 1 means it will have only one file. The restoring is happening. That's why you see restoring operation is in progress. Now if you go to that mounted path, you will see like only one. Yeah, let me go there. Yeah. It's available now. Restore is completed. Yeah. Now if you go to that volume, primary volume, you see only one file here. Okay. Yeah. So that's how restore also works. After that, we have complete CRUD operation. CRUD means like backup, create, update, delete, restore. All the operations are available. Now even I can delete the backup, whichever I don't want. Yeah. So I can delete the backup, and yeah. So basically, for NetApp we are using snapshot. we are using Snapvault. These two technologies we are using. Yeah. And whenever if you face a problem, even a similar problem, example when backup is not getting deleted, when there's a problem coming, and what we have to do, yeah, I'll show you that also. Yeah, with that I'll close my demo. Yeah, see example, you see error deleting. That's what sometimes when the backup is not getting deleted, when you get into error, and what you have to do, like yeah, you make that backup available state, then you go for delete one more time, so it will clean up that also. Yeah, you basically we use the backup. Yeah, I will delete the second backup also. Yeah, and then I will go for cleaning up that the one which is in error deleting state. Yeah, the command is a set command. You can do open the share backup set and make this available. So now this backup will be in available state. Then again you can go for delete. It will clean up. That's how you can clean up if there is any error in any of this object. And now it's available. Now I can go for delete and now it will prune everything. So, yeah. So it is deleting and it will be cleaned up. Yeah, it's empty now. You see here. Yeah. So that's how we have completed operation, and even we have updated all our upstream documents. This is our upstream document for OpenStack Manila. This is the latest version, and share backup management. This entire section we created. We called out all the use cases that are supported. Even whatever that configuration file I have shown to you, that's what it is captured here. How to create. So this time. I only created, but we captured everything there. Okay, yeah, backup list, all the samples, everything available, and yeah, but all the features will work fine for if you use NetApp storage, right? And it will invoke our driver code, and it will make sure it will create, it will use Vault and Snapshot. Okay, yeah. And this is an NetApp specific page we created. Even it is again in upstream, and here also like you can see like how to create that Manila.conf backup. Okay, backup type and all the parameters called out here. And this is a return page, and here also like we captured all the information what we want. Yeah, that's a summary of the demo, and if you have questions, yeah, please go ahead. Okay. You have 10 more minutes, right? Okay, then yeah. Yeah, if you don't have any questions, yeah, okay.